Okay, so this is my little Q&A, aka introduction video. Um, I had some people ask me some questions on my Instagram, and I'll be answering them. So this just honestly, let's just get started into this video. Okay, let me put my glasses on because I am blind and I can't see. So there we go. Holy nerd! Wow. Okay. First question. Also, I'm gonna have the questions popped up somewhere around here, so you guys can see that these are real people and not AI people asking me questions, and that I'm not making up these questions because I would never. So, first question is, what made you get into content creation for Jesus? Answer your question without all this yapping. What made me get into content creation for Jesus was just simply this light that started to just start shining in me to create Jesus content. I guess this fire, that's the word I'm looking for, this fire in me that
Man, the building is on fire.
word. And yeah, that's what made me want to do it. It's just I felt drawn to it. There we go. I felt drawn to it. Next question. What is your testimony and who inspired you to come to Christ? Now, I did want to make a separate video on my testimony. I don't want to talk about all that right now, because that's like an 18-minute video, right? And I'm not trying to have an hour video right now doing this. But to answer your second question, who inspired me to come to Christ? I'd say my grandparents were definitely a big deal in my relationship with Jesus. They were the first people who actually kind of mentioned Jesus to me, when I was younger, and then they were the first people to actually take me to church. My grandmother was the first person to read me the Bible, so my grandparents were definitely a big inspiration in my walk with Christ. And to answer your first question, that's going to be a separate video, so stay tuned for that. Watch out for that. I'm not sure when or any details, but I do want to make a testimonial video, so look out for that. Okay, next question. What inspired you to start a YouTube channel? So like I said, I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel ever since I was a little kid. I love making content. Close the door. Gosh. Yeah, so I've always had a passion for for making content. And what made me want to start now was just that fire that started off small, that fire that was like, oh, this is, something that I like to do, It turned into a big flame. And I'm like, you know what? I want to reach more people. I want to continue my, content creating. I don't want to just stay on one platform. I want to go to multiple platforms. And I've had this back and forth for honestly about a year now, starting a YouTube channel. And I just kind of stopped overthinking it, and I just kind of was like, you know what, this is something I've been wanting to do, so why not do it? There's nothing stopping me, so let's just do it. And then now I'm actually doing it, and I feel great doing it, so it's awesome. Okay, next question. And I quote, not a question, but I know bro is gonna cook. Thank you, I appreciate that. That means a lot to me, and hopefully that I do cook, because if I don't cook, then that's okay, because like I said, I have fun making these content videos. So, but hopefully we do cook. Next question. Recommend some spiritual reads. Yes, I do. I actually have a photo of it. Let me pull it up. So this is a book called to Love. I'm gonna put up a picture of it somewhere around here. You're gonna find it somewhere around here, hopefully. And yeah, that's one book, and I got another book recommended for you. Give me a second. Okay, second recommendation. It is called Lord, Prepare My Hands for battle. This book is really awesome. All right, I'm gonna pull it up somewhere around here, just so you can see it. And I 10 out of 10. Listen to me. I recommend this book 10 out of 10. This book was so flipping good, and I don't own the book. I borrowed the book, but I'm debating if I should buy the book and then read it again because it was so good. I'm telling you, it's so good. But yeah, those are my recommendations for like spiritual reading, I guess. Those two are definitely fire, and then obviously the Bible. Hello, you know what I'm saying? Like the Bible is the number one book. It's the best book ever, so I do recommend the Bible as well. So yeah. Okay, next question. The next question is relationship status. So, your boy is single. And you know that's cool. That's okay. You know, I'm kind of just in my walk with Christ right now, and I'm loving it, right? You know, nothing wrong with being single. You know, and enjoying your walk with Christ. I've definitely been a lot more spontaneous. You know, and I think everybody needs a season of singleness to just like focus on you and Jesus, and I'm kind of glad in a way, you know. I mean, this is don't get me wrong, like it's a hard season at times, but it's so beautiful just like knowing like the only person you really need is Christ, right? At the end of the day, we only need Jesus, and it's just amazing to like live that out, you know. Like it's easy to say, but when you're living it out, you know, only relying on Jesus, it's beautiful. W question. Okay, next question is, do you go to the gym for strength or peace of mind, or what's the reason? So originally I started going to the gym because let's just say I was a chud. All right, I was a chud, and I used to be 264 pounds, and I remember I stepped on that scale, saw the number, and I was like, bro, I do not want to be 300 pounds. I was like, there's gotta be a change. So you know, originally I just started doing it for my health. You know, I mean, it was terrible. It was hard to walk at times. You know, it was bad. Like it was bad. You know, and I didn't want it to get worse. So I started doing it for my health, to improve my health. Um, you know, now I'm currently 188 pounds. So your boy lost a little bit of weight. All right. But right now, my main motivation is just Jesus and, be honest, looking good. All right. I want to look good. Okay. That might not be the best reason. All right. But I do want to look good. Okay. It's you know, I've been a chud my whole life. You know, I've been fat my whole life, and I don't want to be fat anymore. And we're almost there. You know, we're close. You know, I kind of maybe 15 more pounds. I'll get there. I gotta lose, but we'll see. We'll see. But yes, Jesus is another big, I guess, motivator for me. You know, I would always tell my brother, your body is the temple, and then he would look at me and he'd be like, well, look at you, right? Like, you're fat. You're freaking chuz. And then there's nothing I can say because it was true. You know, and then I would be like, and then I would think in my head, like, who am I to tell him his body's a temple, but look at me. I'm not treating my body as a temple. So, you know, definitely treating my body, you know, correctly, right? I mean, the Holy Spirit is inside me. You know what I mean? So, I don't want to, I guess, I don't know. But yeah, my body is a temple. My body's a temple. But yeah. Okay, next question. What's your favorite saint quote? W question. Let me pull it up for you right now. Okay. So this is my favorite quote. I have it pulled up right here. I might pop it up somewhere. We'll see. But my favorite quote is by Saint Vincent de Paul. He says, "The most powerful weapon to conquer the devil is humility." Think about it. The devil hates when we're loving others. The devil hates when we show grace, when we show love, and when we show mercy. So the greatest way to just conquer that is showing humility, right? Whether it's loving somebody who might not love you, whether it's, I don't know, maybe being there for somebody in need, like a homeless person. Like the devil literally doesn't like good. The devil hates good, and he hates when people treat people like people, So that's my favorite quote, because it just kind of reminds me, always just how to conquer, I guess, his evil ways. When I'm feeling attacked by him, I know how to easily just overcome that. And that's by showing humility, even if it's to myself, even when it's for myself, right? Even showing humility for you, for like yourself, maybe you just gotta show yourself a little bit of grace, show yourself a little bit of love, right? And the devil will hate seeing that. So that is my favorite saint quote. So yeah. But that's all the questions. Maybe just some fun facts about me. I don't know. My favorite color is green. I'm originally from California. I do attend college. I am employed. My favorite baseball team is the Los Angeles Angels. If you're watching this, hit me up. I would love a signed Logan O'Hoppe jersey or something. Let me see, what else? Favorite basketball team is the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron James, if you want to send me a signed jersey as well, that'd be fantastic. I doubt you're watching this, but who knows? What else? I think that's about it. I'm gonna try and make videos, because listen. I am busy, right? Like I said, I do go to school. I am employed. I do volunteer work, and I do post content on Instagram. So I'm busy with those things, but I'm gonna try my absolute best. At least once a month a video. At least once a month. Now, obviously, I'm shooting for maybe 2 videos a month, but if I can get 1 video a month, I'm happy with that, right? It's got to be a good quality video, right? I don't want to have one trash video a month, right? I'm gonna try my best to edit. I'm not an editor. I don't edit. I've never edited in my life, right? I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm gonna try my best to edit this video as well as I can and to try to have it out at least by a couple of days, right? If I can get this bad boy out in a couple of days, that'd be perfect. But yeah, this is my first ever YouTube video, and I hope you guys enjoyed that Q&A, kind of introduction, getting to know me a little bit. And I already have a plan for my next video, by the way. It's gonna be a great video. Stay tuned for that. Make sure, hopefully, if you guys want, I'm not gonna force you, but if you want to like and subscribe, maybe comment, maybe put on those post notifications so you can see my next video. That'd be fantastic. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, twins.